Today I'll be calling cable. My name is Wakar Meyer and I'm your Elliott Wave analyst, reviewing what has been and predicting what is likely to be in cable price action. Okay, so since the last video, I said it would most likely trend down, and it did. But just to give a clear view of everything, once again, where the arrow is, that's a completion of the multi-year triangle. So this is the E wave termination. We're down in one, 5 waves down for one, and I believe, although I've had trouble calling this is over, I believe this is a zigzag, so you've got 5, 3, and 5 to finish 2, and 2 is highest probability, generally a zigzag. So now what we need to see to confirm this is, I think a break of this trend line on the short side would be good. That would be the first step. The next step, of course, would be making a new low below 1.4812, and then really strong confirmation would be when we draw a trend line connecting the origin of 1 and the terminus of 2, and we move it down to the terminus of 1. As price comes down and breaks this trend line, especially if it does it in a strong way, that's going to be confirmation that we're into a third wave. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'll go ahead and get rid of that. This, by the way, is an 18-hour chart. And this is a 108-minute chart. And as you can see, there's your A wave, your B wave, and this right here is your C wave. I've chosen to call this 1, 2, 3 triangle for the fourth wave, and it's over, and the fifth wave here. So that would be your zigzag, and I'll zoom in on this section right here in just a second. There's also the possibility that it's first wave here, second wave here, and that this is the termination of the third wave, and we've got an A wave, a B wave, and this 5 waves down is a C wave to complete 4, like so. And then of course it would push up again to the trend line most likely. Let me see if it's broken into the... No. Okay, so where 1 is, it clearly has not gotten into the price territory of 1 yet, so that's still a feasible impulse wave count. Okay, I'm going to consider that lower probability right now, but we'll just have to see how that plays out. So zooming in, this is a 108-minute chart. Zooming in a little further, this is an 18-minute chart. I'm counting the downward movement as an expanding zigzag. So you've got 1 to here, 3 waves. Then you've got your zigzag retracement, 3 to here in 3 waves. It's longer than 1. 4 gets into the price territory of 1. It's a zigzag. And then it comes down in a 5th wave, which also has 3 waves. You've got A, B, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another expanding zigzag. That's today's call. Well, before I sign off, of course, if it makes a new high, that would invalidate this as a first wave. That's today's call. I hope you'll join me again for tomorrow's call.